Hey Aquarius, welcome to Germinate Tarot. We're going to do your reading from June 6th to the 12th. We're still going to get a full week, even though I'm a touch late. I did a slew of readings over the weekend, and my cards just were like, So myself and everything is recharged, and they're all talking to me again. So we're going to do a solid week here. See what happens with the Gypsy Witch. Take it from there. Okay, Aquarius, 6 to the 12th. What are we talking about here? Okay. 6 to the 12th. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Okay, Aquarius, we have Cat's Whip, Lady, and then the Metal. So this is literally just a person. This could either be Aquarius or someone who Aquarius, is dealing with. You have the Cats, which is some kind of like surface level aloofness or something, where it's not totally upfront. And it's not too super friendly. It's cordial. As long as you feed it, they'll come around kind of thing. Then you have the whip. So this could be sexy time, or it's literally somebody cracking the whip and getting it together. Or like somebody is getting put on check and, corrective action is being taken. Then there's the lady. So this is either Aquarius or it's someone they're dealing with. But then the Metal means it's honor, like it's honorable, like you're doing the right thing to earn this accolade. You're not just like half-assing something, or someone else is not half-assing something. So let's talk about the kitty cats. So what is this aloofness about? They're literally just like jumping out. All right. Too many at a time though. We're going to shuffle and draw, because I'm getting a real, like, resistant kind of thing. It's so funny. All right. What are the cats about? There it is. All right. Cats are about the rider. So someone is still being aloof, but they're still coming in and, like coming in to say something, do something. The key of it is there's emotions, which, like someone's still trying to be superficial about how they feel and be aloof. But I mean, with the key, it's there regardless and coming in to say it. So I don't know if this is Aquarius doing this, where they're just like, oh, by the way, seeming like, they're real heavy handed, but they're not. Then you have the whip. 1, 2, 3. So on the whip, we have the scythe. So like I said, corrective action. The scythe is further corrective action, where it's like you're cutting out stuff. I'm getting like in your immediate surroundings, because the home is about stability and stuff, but it is about like what you keep around you. And the tree, it's like lends it right back into the stability. It's like almost like you're cracking the whip and ditching the stuff that isn't serving the your immediate environment and like the long-term haul stuff. And the rose came out, and the rose for me is also about cutting, because for it to be truly healthy, like you need to cut it back to like bare bones basics, and it will come back, and it'll come back strong. And it almost looks like you're like, wow, like I really pruned that baby. That's not coming back, but bigger and better. It's just getting through all the stuff, and the thorns and the not fun part of that process. So the lady, what is that about? What are we talking about with the lady here? 1, All right, well, we have the both. If this is a female Aquarius, there's a heavy watch and wait. It's almost like waiting for someone to deliver, like, not deliver, but like, be like, okay, you say you're doing this. You say you're getting it together. Are you? Because I will watch and I will be protective and everything, but I'm also gathering the information, you know, with this fox, and I'm watching and I'm waiting, and we'll see if you come through. And it might take a little bit of time because the ship can take a little bit of time, but there's also the longing. So there's this reciprocal emotion where like this might be like, haha, it's just a party, like, you know, very aloof, like nothing matters kind of thing. Because with this wine, it's kind of like the superficial stuff that makes you happy, but what are your real emotions? And then it's like, okay, no, I'm going to get it in check. I'm going to trim stuff back. I'm going to focus on what matters and, you know, really kind of narrow it down. And I don't know if this is Aquarius, like waiting on this person to do this with this lady, or this is towards a woman. And she's like, okay, I'm watching. Like, please, I want this to happen. Prove me. Prove it right. So, well, here's the medal. So, doing the right thing, going the right way. It's the star and the snake. So it's like, yeah, you're getting what you want. You're getting to the higher levels, but it's almost like there's still an air of defensiveness around it. Because like there's the proving yourself aspect, where someone's proving themselves to you that they've, I don't know if changed or if they're, you know, kind of getting it together. So I want more on the snake. The clouds. It's like, no, we're not going to tell you. You have to wait and see. And you're like, okay, great. Thanks. I call the clouds like the no shit card. It's like clouds, confusion, surprise. Way to be literal. Moving on to the Revelations Tarot, because I think that's donezo. It's like, I told you what you needed to know. We're doing the Revelations Tarot. This is meant to be read in the reverse. So I shall be doing that. And they're new, so they're super duper slippy. I think I'm just going to wind up shuffling and drawing. Because the intuitive shuffle, they're like so slippy. That's nice and sad. Okay. I think it's like again, 2 more, and then we are good to go. One, 2, 3. All right, 1 for the overall outcome kind of thing. So kicking it off, we have the Magician, and that Magician is in the upright. So that's good. There is this power to manifest, to keep things going, and it seems like it'll happen kind of soon-ish. Because in this way, it's like this dude has been waiting for forever for this to happen. Like the infinity symbols fading, his gray hair, like the birds like croaking, then the wands like all haggard. But then you have I just want to point out Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, and it's the serene side of it. And the 8 of Pentacles, it's you know, choosing what you're going to work on, but it's not quite as focused and diligent as in the upright, but it's still moving on the way. Then we have the 5 of Swords in the reverse. I want to point out that if it's in the upright, it's almost like the person getting it is the doer, is the stabber. If you flip it this way, there's the stabby. And there's this worry and everything. I mean, this is the card of ego, one-upsmanship. It's like you, Aquarius, may be the one that gets one-upped. That doesn't get to dictate. So you might be the stabby for a little bit, where it's like, no, now you need to kind of pull it together, show what you can do. Or, you know, this is you saying to somebody else, like, no, like, I need you to prove it. That's my one up. You're not getting out of it. So then we have the Queen of Cups. And she's in the reverse. And that is just a minx. She's a hot to trot lady. And yeah, she has emotions and feels. And she's going to put them in a particular place. So that's interesting because it's like, no, I've changed, but I want one more on this, on the Queen of Cups, just right now. Thank you. We wound up with Nine of Pentacles in reversed and the Page of Wands in reverse. So Nine of Pentacles in the upright, you know, stuff has been built correctly. Things are built nicely. Things are flourishing. It's kind of a solitary card and thinking, well, you flip it and it's interesting because it's another female male card. So this is more like nature, nurture type thing. This is more like brick and stone, like heavier stuff, heavier materials, build it more solid, but it is going to be alone. You know, like more like solitary. But I get like more this is the guy. Like whoever Aquarius is after is, or whoever is coming after Aquarius is hot to trot. But this person, it's that watching and waiting thing. And it's like, okay, you do that. I'm going to be over here in the garden, just chilling. Because this Page of Wands in reverse, it's like, you can rush in all you want, but you're still going to meet this kind of like, hey, big spender. Hey, big fella. Hold on. I'm not 100% sold on this. Because then you wind up with the Page of Cups in reverse, which is another like, I'm getting a lot of like, whoa. Yeah, I'm not falling for that yet. Because in this way, in the reverse, there's like tentacles and like swimming to the bottom of the ocean as opposed to coming up to the top of the ocean with it. So this is like, you need to go deep into whatever it is. And the offer, like the cup is flipped. It's not even in the right side up to hold anything. I do want to clarify this Page of Cups. So whatever offer it is, whatever cleaning house is done, you need to really prove it. Or they really need to prove it to you. So give me one more on this Four of Cups here. Page of Cups, I mean. Four of Cups is you're not taking bad offers either. So either way, you're not taking the cup if it's not a good cup. All right. Just one more for the Page of Cups. So we have the Devil in reverse. Oh, this is good. Okay. So Aquarius, whatever hullabaloo is getting over, I think it does get switched. And that's really good because in this way, in the upright, the Devil has you. He's like real smug about it too. In this way, he's got to fight for you. He has to try and like really come at you. And you're not going to do it. You're not. I don't think you're going to fall for it. Or whoever you're dealing with, not going to fall for it. And that's really, I like seeing that. Because it's like all this work that's being put in is not for naught. It might take time. And remember, this is only a week. It's not like super duper long. But the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. It's like, in this way, you have this solid family and stuff. You flip it, and it's almost like these pentacles are obscuring the vision of this solid abundance that's out there. So it's like, I think you might need to get past the Devil card and get over that hump to be able to flip this Ten of Pentacles, because all of the makings are there. It's that matter of manifestation and maybe kind of having a touch of humble pie to reach this point where you're like, no, like, I got a lot of stuff going on here. I've done the work. It's like almost like either someone has to convince you that they've done the work, or you have to convince them that they've done the work. Let's go on to the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Get some vibe. Yeah, Crystal deck is in sleep mode right now. That was heavily used this weekend, so it needs a little chill time. So we're going to Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Haven't seen these babies in a while. So overall is Guardian Angel. I think there's something that is working that's not, it's bigger. And there's kind of, like I said, humble pie business going on. You have the gratitude, dreams, and truth. So I don't know if you are maybe kind of seeing things. And then the eyeball popped out of me. It's like things are coming out. And it's like once you get through that kind of aggressive thing and you get yourself in check, or someone else gets themselves in check, they're able to have the gratitude to be like, thank you for that. And then that opens you up further to have like, I would like to do this. I would like to do that. And it brings you closer to truth and everything. And it's kind of like you need to listen to something that's bigger than you and have the ability to go like, no, this is bigger. And I'm coming to the truth. I'm going to rise to the surface. I'm going to overcome this devil. And I'm going to make it possible for this Ten of Pentacles to flip. So I think Aquarius, this is like, I get like surfacing, like you're coming up from the bottom of the ocean type thing. And it's like you've been knocked around by a wave and like you finally get your footing and you're able to pop up and breathe. It's like that relief. There's like a relief to it. So that's what I'm getting for this week, Aquarius. And we'll be back on track next week. And I will be talking to you then. Until then, be well.